Extra point by Butker is on target. And the route is on here in this first half. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They run it with McKinnon. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Here again is McKinnon. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl.
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They run once more with McKinnon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Byron Pringle there to make the grab. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because as you got the ball back. There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So here we go. 3 minutes left. Diaz needs something big. Right away. Diaz understands that.
And now, is it 4th down? No, it's 3rd down. And the field goal unit is out onto the field. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. He's at the 40. A big play there on the fake field goal. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. Bryson Hopkins, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Well, there's 2 sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Well, there's 2 sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defense...
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. He gets it complete to Harris. A big play there on the fake field goal.
Normally you line up to kick a field goal on 4th down, but in this situation, they decided to do it.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Bryce Perkins, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Rams are finally into the end zone here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The 30, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. McKinnon, just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Brandon, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Burton. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
People shine on the labor streets over
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And this time they were ready for him as they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Sure, yeah, 100%. This is something I've noticed and pointed out is the difference
now
in play styles.
Edwards-Helaire.
There's a number of
and he'll go down at the 28. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Best short deck players. It's like you're taking a big part out of the game if you just go.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Big opportunity to kind of steal pods and whatever. Great pull by Seth there.
Working from the gun.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. But what I think
incomplete, they cannot convert, and they turn it over. It looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on down.
He's going to keep Errol on the way for sure. I'd say Tony would just call it.
Holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. 6 yards there on the keeper at 2nd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Position on the other guy,
flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Basically, sure you can
this is taken in by the tight end Bryson Hopkins.
But I just think that. Well, that's actually very good.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the gamble fails. It's incomplete.
Yeah. I just feel, that makes all the sense. It's a good play. I think Ivy might hold here.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one.
Because there's just a chance that
it's a fake. He's going to throw it.
Called the flop with King X of spades, and it's just kind of
this one will not work
whatever,
out. It
man,
is incomplete.
You fold if you don't.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. He finds his man complete. That's Harris. They try to fake field goal. It doesn't work out. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop.
Tony shuffles versus Marshall. Well, what I'm saying is Ivy's got top 2. If he calls you, you can't fault him for it. That's all I'm saying. He makes a fold. I think it's incredible.
Mahomes going to throw it here.
I think it's a very, very, very hard fold to make.
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lamb, a little extra on top.
I think he's going to fold.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Yep. Whenever he was on his big heater in Cyprus, winning everything, I came up and I talked to him about it, and we were just talking about life in general, and he said something that really stuck with me, where he said, "It's your table talk, I'll wait." Yeah, he said to me, "You guys get Tony to react a little here, right? Tony to give a little smile, this, and now, anyway, what he said." Yeah, he was talking about winning and losing with grace, and talking about how much luck there just is involved in life and in poker. And I just thought it was a really cool thing to hear him say. You know, he was winning his second tournament of the week, and it was just him and I. There was no one around. He didn't have to be politically correct. And he just said, "Yeah, I'm running hot."
I'm ready for more. You fired up, I'm fired up. Don't run from rap. 1, 2, 3. I'm ready for